Civil society organizations and development partners are urging the federal, state, and local governments to take decisive steps to strengthen local humanitarian actors across Nigeria. The call follows the unveiling of a new national study on localization, which exposes persistent inequalities in funding, power, and decision-making within the country's humanitarian system. The report was officially unveiled in Yola, Adamawa State. Jesse Daniel reports.
The localization agenda introduced at the 2016 World Humanitarian Summit was designed to shift humanitarian leadership and resources closer to the affected communities. However, nearly a decade later, findings from the Localization Barometer Nigeria 2024 to 2025 reveals that the national actors continues to struggle for recognition and influence. The report unveiled in Yola accesses Nigeria's humanitarian operating environment and highlighted the role of donors, United Nations agencies, international non-governmental organizations, and national non-governmental organizations. According to the study, the national non-governmental organizations remain the backbone of humanitarian response, particularly at the community level. Yet, their participation is largely operational rather than strategic.
But the challenge for us now is that the funding is drying up. And that is why this document is very, very important to measure the performance of the agenda itself. Have we really performed? Have we really achieved what we set to achieve 9 years ago in Turkey, Istanbul, on the occasion of the World Humanitarian Summit? The answer is still no, and there's a lot of work to be done.
Development partners acknowledge some progress through mechanisms such as the Nigerian Humanitarian Fund, which has improved technical capacity for local organizations, but stressed that deeper reforms are still required.
We will ask that the state government and the federal government support this localization model, because development is actually anchored on government. You know, the government is the leader of each development in its community, likewise security and safety of its community. So they should be able to provide counterpart funding, you know, and also support the sustainability approach.
Whether we like it or not, the humanitarian crisis in Nigeria is not limited to one location again. So Nigeria, whether we like it or not, we are going through a phase and a process where people are going through a lot as a result of human-induced crisis and also as a result of climate change. So Nigerian government should look at it very, very well.
Civil society groups call on government at all levels to move beyond policy commitments by increasing direct funding to local actors, strengthening enabling laws, and ensuring inclusive coordination structure. JC Daniel, TVC News, Yola.